Both boys and girls basketball teams have competed in scrimmages these past few weeks. The girls team played at home versus Athens and on the road at Meadowbrook and Heath. The boys team traveled to Caldwell, Lakewood, and Meigs and hosted Fort Fry. The Ceramics girls golf team completed its best season in school history, compiling a record of 52-31. The team won the MVL League tournament and finished second in the sectional, advancing to the Southeast District Tournament. The MVL championship was the first for any girls sports team in school history. Freshman Riley McKenzie was the MVL individual champion and tied for third place at both the sectional and district tournament. Senior quarterback Caden Miller and receivers Brady Brandon and Tyler Rambo were voted first team for Crooksville. Miller passed for 1,700 yards with 11 touchdowns and ran for 476 with 9 touchdowns in his first year back from reconstructive knee surgery. Brandon caught 35 passes with 465 yards with 5 touchdowns, but he also intercepted a league-high 8 passes to earn Defensive Back of the Year. He and Miller were first-team All-Southeastern District picks. Crooksville's Tyler Carr, Colt White, and Chris Pitcock were honorable mention selections, as well as Zach McLean. The varsity wrestling program, under first-year head coach Paul Sullivan, will be kicking off its season on December 7th at Westfall.
The first episode of Doctor Who was released on November 23, 1963. The Doctor loves Earth, so he makes many trips here to save the planet, or to enlist Earthlings to help him with his tasks in the galaxy.
If you've been watching the new Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, on Disney+, you've already seen the adorable new character that fans are calling Baby Yoda. There's no doubt that among Disney's launch catalog for its streaming service, The Mandalorian is the shining jewel sitting atop its expensive library. The Star Wars series is the most high-profile of its original offerings, and it's likely a big reason why more than 10 million people signed up to the service. The Mandalorian, of which the first 2 episodes of the 8-episode first season are now available, is a solid sci-fi adventure TV show with a Western vibe. The Mandalorian is more gritty and less polished than its recent big-screen counterparts. It's light-footed, and while it's not laugh-out-loud hilarious, it can be funny at the right moments. The action scenes are also fun as those blaster beams fly through the air. It's a strong start to an expensive series with the world of expectations. What more can you ask for?
So how do volcanoes form? Well, it all starts when an ocean plate subducts or dives underneath the continental crust plate. That motion creates the push of magma that we see that comes out of a volcano. Now, the volcano you'll see at the end of this clip was made by my environmental class, and that would represent a Hawaiian volcano. Those form because the Pacific plate moves over a hot spot that lies underneath the plate, and that chain of islands formed because of that movement.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has once again proven he's as good a guy as there is.
All right, this message is for a little boy out there. He's 3 years old. And this little boy is one of the coolest little boys around. And he's certainly one of the strongest because he is a fighter. And right now, this little boy is, he's in the fight of his life. I heard that you love a movie called Moana, which is crazy because I love that movie too. And I also heard that you watch Moana almost 10 times a day because the character you love, Maui, gives you strength. But I'm a big fan of Maui too. And I'm also a big fan of yours, even though, again, you don't know me. Stay strong. And thanks for inspiring everybody around you, Hiram, including myself. And of course, I got to end it with, you're welcome.
This is Braden Ward, video game reporter for the CHS Press. Coming soon to the high school will be a competitive video game club where students will face off against rival schools in the MVL. Games include Overwatch, Super Smash Bros., and more. A sign-up sheet will soon be made available in the main office.
This week's quote of the week is by Bernard M. Baruch. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
A bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. If you consider that each bolt of lightning contains more than 5 billion joules of energy, then the average 1,000 watt 2-slice toaster could be powered for 84,000 minutes with just one strike. That's enough time to toast about 100,000 slices of bread, bagels, English muffins, or whatever you prefer.